So there's this lovely post we came across on Facebook and Instagram by a content creator. Her name is Sedinam. So Sedinam, we chanced upon this and it's health related. So we're going to talk about
Here to react to
it. You know. So straight to the point. The post said Ghanaian science.
Yeah.
First is light soup cures malaria. No. Light soup cannot cure malaria. So this is what some people believe. And then when they are sick, they will drink light soup hoping that the light soup contains artemethyl-lumefantrine, isn't it? To cure their malaria.
Quinine.
Nope. It does not work. It does not cure malaria, guys. Second one says what?
Coke with tomato paste gives blood.
How can you take such combination? Like, is it because you're red?
I remember growing up,
Uh-huh.
I was forced to take such.
How did it taste like?
Well, you have to taste it to know.
Coke and tomato paste. Because it's red, it does not give you blood. Except maybe the tomato paste has iron in it.
Except
it's not going to give you blood. It does not work that way.
So please take notes.
Yeah, this third one, thread on baby's head cures hiccups. You can even see the most learned and most literate of all people doing this. What's the link?
This one is really mysterious.
What's the link? Some people say works. They say works. They say works.
Strangely, some
Can science explain this? I mean,
well,
placing thread on a baby's head is harmless. So you can go ahead and do it.
So you can just
if it cures hiccup, fine. But there's no.
The others also say a piece of cloth. Like,
right.
Yeah, a torn piece from a cloth.
So the moment you hear the hiccup, you go search for. Wow. Okay.
Very hilarious.
Oh, though this one is. What does it say?
Say kenke water heals fever.
How?
I mean, no.
No, there's this thing. Ghanaians think fever is a disease. Fever is not a disease.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
fever.
yes. You know,
it's just mind blowing. Fever is what
you ask.
It's a
You
sign.
ask someone, "Do you have fever?" The person won't understand, but might say yes.
Yes.
And then I go on to say,
yes.
Do you have high temperature?
Yes.
Like, oh, no. Like,
fever is, according to them, right? I think I realized that fever is a constellation of signs and symptoms. You
Maybe.
don't feel well, like malaise.
General malaise.
Yeah.
Body
probably
temperature.
chills and all that.
Yeah.
That's fever for them. So if they come and tell you,
No.
Doctor, I have fever. Doctor, I have fever. They don't mean their temperature. They feel warm or something. They mean that there's malaise. They feel they are sick. Because we sell fever, Drew, Webersa fever, you know. But fever is just a sign.
Yes.
Most likely of an infection. Okay. So fever is simply rise in body temperature.
Yes.
Okay. I mean above a set limit. So. And it doesn't go beyond that.
Yes.
Fever is not when you have bitter taste in your mouth. Fever is not when you feel sick.
No.
Fever is when it's not when you have a headache. It's not a constellation of feeling sick. Okay. So, kenke water does not heal fever.
It cannot heal fever.
And in fact, our target is not just to heal fever, but to find out the cause of the fever.
Yes.
And then we can control the fever, you know. So, kenke water does it have any nutrient? Maybe some nutrients have leached out of the condo.
Probably.
And then
Maybe
but then
there's
beyond
a research
that,
on that. We'll have to find out.
kenke water, what does it have? But for now, please, kenke water does
Just
not
get
heal
to know
fever.
that, yes.
When you feel feverish, visit the hospital. Don't go and drink kenke water.
Contomre gives blood.
Okay, so with this, right?
Yes, with
contomre is a green leafy
vegetable
food product. Contomre is rich in iron. It will be good to take contomre if you're anemic, okay, or to boost your levels of iron in your blood.
So for this one, this might be the reason why people will say contomre gives blood.
Yeah, so this will not go
iron.
against that. It's fine. You can take contomre and then all the other green leafy vegetables.
Neem tree cures corona.
The number of people who drank the extracts from neem tree in the COVID era, and well, with this, right, we've not gone to have any research to
on the content,
give us evidence to support or against
extracts,
right.
Neem tree.
There's no evidence, from an extensive study that supports or disproves the fact that neem tree extract can help cure COVID. But then don't go around drinking all sorts of this thing, concoctions in the name of curing coronavirus.
A condition,
you know?
or even
Oh yeah, a condition generally. Go to the hospital.
Some people have actually visited the hospital after drinking all these concoctions, and they are diagnosed of a chronic kidney disease.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful the kind of substances you take into your system. So now going through the comment section, I'm on IG, he's on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. So let's see what let's see what you are saying. Okay. So
what do you have there?
The first comment is Momo received cures all ailments. So it is not health related.
Well, yes.
But then
So my first one is chewing tiger nuts. Ghanaians, charge your battery.
Someone said that if you see a guy standing by the tiger nut seller, they will just be eyeing you a certain way. What are you doing? We plan to do a video on tiger nut at Tadri.
Yes, we'll do that.
Yes, there's been some aphrodisiac benefits from taking tiger nut. So
there are other food substances as well. So
we'll talk about that. So he says sleeping on your stomach on the concrete floor cures stomach ache. Now, sleeping on your tummy, there are some causes of abdominal pain for which sleeping on your tummy may help relief. Okay, but it's not a rule that sleeping on a flat concrete floor is going to cure your abdominal ache, especially if you have what we call an acute abdomen. If you have severe abdominal pain, which can be disastrous, don't go sleeping on the concrete floor for relief.
Go to the hospital. It requires an urgent intervention.
Right.
Yes.
Someone says Kelewele, they give jaundice. Actually. So how do newborns get jaundice then? If Kelewele, they give jaundice. Or Kelewele is one of the causes of jaundice, right? There's no link between Kelewele and having yellowish discoloration of your eyes, of your sclera. Please. Kelewele doesn't give jaundice.
I have no idea why people are trying to link it, but maybe they are trying to they are trying to consider the fact that Kelewele, they fry it.
Okay.
It can soak, the ripe plantain can soak a lot of oil.
Okay.
Some people eventually can develop gallstones. Gallstones has various causes, like the stones that come together. It's oil, fat and oil can be a part of the stone formation. So I don't know if whoever brought up that idea might have whatever it is created a link
so
through that.
Richie is saying that basically he's saying that you take so much Kelewele with so much oil that you develop gallstones from cholesterol, right? High cholesterol. And then it blocks and causes what? Obstructive jaundice. Wow. How many cases of obstructive jaundice are from Kelewele abuse? Everything is possible, right? Everything is possible
in this world.
So this is the most popular one of all. Malt and milk gives blood. And so they pour milk into the malt, hoping to give, to boost their blood levels. So there are better dietary ways of boosting your blood levels. Okay, foods rich in folic acid, iron, vitamin C. Okay, vitamin so go for those. Your dietitian will let you know, instead of drinking malt and milk to boost your blood level. Don't have an HB of 5 and taking malt and milk to boost that
every day.
It doesn't work.
I have one here. Says, toothpaste treats shingles. I have not come across any patient presenting with shingles being treated with toothpaste.
So shingles is a skin condition, right? That occurs usually when you have a second bout of chicken pox. You get shingles. There's this characteristic rash that develops on your trunk. On one side, blisters, right? On one side of your trunk. Now, maybe toothpaste. There's a role of toothpaste in treating acne. Kind of dries out the skin, so it may help absorb the water from the blisters. But don't go applying toothpaste on your blisters. Okay.
Shingles is very painful.
Right.
Yeah. Very, very, very painful. Right. And then toothpaste can have a burning sensation.
Shingles already has a burning sensation too, in addition to the pain.
So why will you cause more pain to what you already have?
We have antiviral topical creams and tablets to take for shingles. So see your doctor. Don't go applying toothpaste on your skin lesions.
So I have another interesting one here.
Okay, what does it say?
The famous abedru. That is turkey berry.
Yeah, what's the other name for that?
The other name for turkey berry.
Yeah.
I forgot it.
You know it. Drop it in the comment section, okay? So yes, it has become kind of a regular practice for doctors or health workers, midwives to recommend taking a diet rich in turkey berries to boost your blood levels. It's very high in iron content. It has a high iron content, so it's good. But turkey berries are not the only sources of iron. Okay. Meat, red meat, and all that are good sources of
vegetables as well.
Are good sources of iron.
Banku or fufu with soup helps remove stuck fish bone from throat.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, very good.
That's true. This is true.
Yeah,
this is true. So there are times where we've recommended you have a fish bone stuck in your throat. Recommend swallowing a muzzle of this what we call swallows to help push, so they can easily get the bone stuck on them, and then they can
dislodge the bone.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, it pushes it down further down the GI tracts.
So it's not a bad one.
I have another interesting comment here.
All right.
It says, drink or eat something sweet before taking a dewormer.
Yeah.
This is really true concerning what people have been saying about dewormers. That,
yeah.
So growing up, again, I have an experience where my mom would tell me to take in a teaspoon full of Milo. Okay. And that's when I take it, the worms will come feast on it. So taking the dewormer will kill them. It's like, wow.
Okay.
If you're a child, whatever you are told, you tend to believe.
Yeah, that's true.
So that is how our mothers and fathers
so
were able to trick us.
The sugar in the substance would attract the worms. That's what they're saying. From all areas to the gut or where.
The point of focus where the sugar is.
Really? Now with this practice, it's clearly just done without any backing, right? If you want to increase the absorption of dewormers, albendazole, mebendazole, taking a fatty meal rather will do that. Okay, as with anti-malarials, taking a fatty meal would help with the absorption of a dewormer, not something sugary to attract the worms to where the medication is. No. So and then grapefruit can also help with the absorption of dewormers. So no, taking sugary chocolate and all sorts of things doesn't necessarily mean that the medicine is going to effectively kill the worms. Nah.
There's another interesting one I found.
Okay.
That says breast milk on the eyeballs cures redness of the eyes. That's the conjunctivitis.
No. So, and then people also apply breast milk for jaundice.
Yeah, in babies.
Where from these outrageous claims? Is it because breast milk contains antibodies, so the antibodies can help fight the conjunctivitis? Stop doing that.
No,
okay, stop those practices.
Do that.
If you have conjunctivitis, visit the hospital. You'll be given appropriate medications. Okay, eye drops.
If your baby has jaundice, bring the baby to the hospital.
As
simple as that.
Yeah, because sometimes eventually after doing all these things, you'd end up in the hospital. So why don't you come early? Great, lovely findings.
Yeah,
and we hope that it has been educative,
informative, and all the tips.
And distributive. So catch you guys on the next episode. Subscribe, follow, like, comment, share, and thank you for staying tuned.
It's Benny and Richie.
And it's Health Check.